Hi guys, thanks so much for watching my video last week and leaving comments. One comment that caught my eye was from Sheesh Martian, awesome name by the way. She had asked me to do a video on primers, specifically silicone-free primers for acne-prone skin, which as you know, I am a victim of. Today is a great day to do a video because I just got off a 16-hour flight from Hungary. So my skin will be at its absolute worst. We're gonna be talking about different types of primers with different textures like powder, liquid, and I'm gonna compare how they feel and how they work with the rest of my makeup. So stay tuned and keep watching. So before using any primers, I moisturize my face with EMK Placental cream. Not to be confused with placenta. I think it's plant-based. This is a really good moisturizer. It goes on really lightweight and non-greasy. Victoria Beckham, Eva Longoria, Tyra Banks, all the Hollywood stars use them, the ones that are aging gracefully. And since I'm entering the sunset of my 20s, I'm turning 27, I am using this wrinkle-free creams now. And so this is an anti-aging with UV protection. It smells like vanilla and caramel, but it's not sticky, so it doesn't feel like you're wiping a cake on your face. It just smells like there's cake in the room. So when you're looking for silicone-free primers, keep an eye out on mineral or organic. These are most likely to be silicone-free products. So for this video, I picked Elina Pure because it's for sensitive skin, as proven by this little bird on their cover. There's like no animal testing, organic, mineral of course. So I thought it would work really well with my oily skin. It does a really good job of absorbing it and mattifying it. It feels really light and really brightens up my skin. When it goes on at first, it's a little bit white-ish, but that goes away really quickly. I used a kabuki brush, a Sigma round kabuki to blend it in. So with mineral makeup, you have to press it in and then blend in a circular motion. This way it goes into your skin and doesn't fall off because this is loose. So you really have to push and blend. And you'll see that your skin gets really, really smooth. The next primer I tried is the Makeup Store Aqua Cooling Powder. And it's not silicone-free, but it's designed to do the same thing as the Elina Pure. It mattifies my skin and is designed to lock in the moisture after I put on moisturizer. It's really great if you're flying a lot because the cabin dries out your skin. So once you moisturize, put this on top and it'll really seal it in instead of just caking on moisturizer and breaking out. Once I put this on, I put it on with a kabuki brush, the same way that I put on the Elina Pure, just pressed it in and blended. And it was like really cold. It was like a cooling sensation. It felt like a really cold wet towel. It was really refreshing, which is great because I live in a hot country. And it really blended into my skin and blurred my pores. And even without foundation, it really evened out my skin tone. So I was a pretty big fan of this one. So when you're using powder primers, always try to use it with a powder foundation. I'm not a makeup expert or anything, but I literally just tried to use a liquid foundation after a powder primer, and it looked like I was baking scones on my face. So I would highly recommend sticking to the same formula with your primers. Now we're moving on to gel and cream based primers. The one that caught my eye was the In Transit Camera Close-Up by This Works, and I picked it up because Victoria Beckham uses it, and I'm a total sucker for A-list products. Because it's a mask, moisturizer, and primer, it doesn't feel like an extra step, so you don't have to put on your moisturizer and your primer. I'm also a really big fan of the package because you could just throw it in your purse and this could fall off and it should be fine. One thing that I really like about it is that it's super, super lightweight and moisturizing. So when I applied it, I just dabbed it on my forehead, my cheek, my chin, and I dabbed underneath my eye, since it actually says that it's good for under eye moisture. A little bit goes a long way, which is great because it's a really big bottle. It's 40 ml. This moisturizer and primer in one is really lightweight and dewy. It doesn't even feel like a primer. It just feels like something that you're just putting on when you wake up in the morning. So the next primer I tried was Maybelline Baby Skin, and it actually does make it feel like you have baby skin. When you take a blob out, it actually looks like silicone as you would imagine it, like a breast implant. It's like clear and it's like a gel. And when you put it on, it feels amazing. Like it's instantly really, really smooth. After I put the foundation on, it just went on, like without looking too slick, without looking shiny. It definitely blurred my pores and it blended perfectly with my liquid foundation. So I would highly recommend the Baby Skin, and it's really affordable. So if you can't decide between having a silicone-free primer or a primer with silicone, there's a couple things to keep in mind. If you have really sensitive skin, I would recommend using silicone-free. It also feels a lot more lightweight, like the Elina Pure. It didn't feel like there was an extra layer on top, and it doesn't make it any harder to blend in. If you're using one that does have silicone in, it does make it easier to blend in. But there's a misconception that silicone will clog your pores if you have acne-prone skin, but what actually happens is that silicone molecules are actually too big to clog your pores, but it will lock in any like dirt, which is what causes acne. So make sure that you keep your products really clean and keep your face clean before you use your products. Silicone ultimately just makes everything apply smoother, and it's also like an extra product. So depending on how sensitive it is, choose your primers wisely. Thanks so much for your comments. I love reading them. Leave a comment below if there's anything else you'd like me to talk about or any video you want me to do in general. As usual, look in the description box to see which makeup I'm wearing and which products we talked about. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!